So we talked about like the positive, unlocking the positive in someone. What about the opposite? So there's another value you reference a lot, and I know that you guys are very committed to, and you've referenced a few times in this conversation, and that's transparency, right? In one of your talks, you talk about managers sometimes who want their team members to succeed so much that sometimes they'll shield their employees from upper management or hide the truth. You've said that you identify as an empathetic truth teller. So someone who can deliver a hard truth with empathy, right? You talk also about radical candor feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Transparency sounds really good. Everybody likes to say that they're transparent, but it can be really tricky sometimes because it's not the honey, it's the vinegar. It stings. It stings. Sometimes you can hurt people's feelings. How do you go about this challenge of you've got an inconvenient truth, you've got a tough truth that you've got to deliver to someone? How do you deliver that with empathy, but also not sacrificing any truth?
Yep. So first and foremost, it will always be a subjective truth. If it's coming from me, it's coming from Claude's observations, and that is a party of one. Before I am delivering anything like that to someone, I have gathered enough info from others so that at least I'm delivering patterns. Again, subjective from Bob and Judy and Jack and Sarah, but all similar patterns, similar themes. Okay, I can't say that's a lie. I mean, those are like in black and white, right? You are a bully. You create a toxic work environment, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm going to do is enter into that conversation. Great to see you. Thank you so much for your time. This is going to be a challenging conversation. I have to share some feedback with you. These are the themes. I want to start on a high note, though. I want you to know that people do think that you are an expert at your craft. Something like that. And it's not, I'm not doing a shit sandwich. I'm literally saying like, hey, it's not all terrible. But what they're also saying, and I have some verbatims to read to you, is that you are a bully, a micromanager, and you expect people to do your work.
You'll deliver it like that, like straight like that.
Just like that.
Love it.
And then I will say towards the end, or if they're interjecting with an excuse or whatever, I totally hear you. I get it. This is really hard to hear. However, it's going to be your biggest vulnerability here if you don't work with me and others on this. It's not going to work out. And that's it. And you heard my voice. There's nothing mean in my voice. My voice, in fact, didn't really change. But I'm coming into the conversation. They already know me, right? For the most part. And so they know my aim is true. They know I'm here. I'm here for them. I mean, this is not the Claude, like I said, it's not the Claude show. I don't need to be a hero. I'm good. I'm good. 54. I'm on the back nine over here, which is a wonderful back nine. But yeah, I mean, it's literally like at the end of the day, after having a couple of those conversations with the same person, it's, Fred, let's really talk about, is this the place you want to be? Because if it's not, that's okay too. We are going to set you up. You want to go work at Netflix? Great. I will promise you, we will at least get you an interview. Can't get you the job. We will get you an interview. I work with
you've got this program. You've got this great program that you have for employees where you'll actually make introductions for them, or if they need to move on to the next challenge, you're still kind of part of their journey. You're not just like, okay, you're nobody to me now. I really, really like that.
The alumni group is what we call it.
The alumni group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really great. You see, that's something I really struggle with. The way that you delivered that with, you're right, you didn't change your tone. I think that was like if we were role playing here, it'd be like, when these things have happened to me, I think I let sometimes my frustration get the better of me in terms of like, it's not always frustration from the standpoint of talking down to the person. It's really more like, frustration that they're not sometimes being true to their potential, or that they're not properly, let's say, taking the client's interests at heart, right? And so sometimes I'll let a little bit of that frustration go into the tone, and then that just creates interference, right? So I love the way that you just deliver that neutral tone, but the information is all there. And there's like, whatever direction we want to take here is all good. We don't need to go to like a negative place or make it personal, anything like that.
Exactly. And what then? You said it. It's noise, it's interference, and it's not about what Fred feels.
Right.
It's not about what Claude feels. I'm here because I want to deliver some news to you, and I want to know if this is something we can work on. The only way we're really going to be able to work on it is if you can take some accountability for it, because then there's an opening. But if you are a no, then I know I will not be able to crack your no. That's too strong for me.
It's not about the feeling.
It's not
about the feeling.
No.
So accurate, so true, so simple, and can help, I think, people achieve their outcomes with so much more clarity and directness. It's really, really great.